What is up, my brethren, and welcome back to another episode of Spirit Hunter Deathmark. How you all been, everybody? It's been since you last seen me on the game. And man, last time we were here, crazy stuff happened. We had gone back to H Elementary to see about what we could find about this spirit called Miss Zoo, who apparently has a knack for caring for animals. And yeah, she's the reason why those snakes were on the second floor and up. And then we did eventually meet up and find our new member, aloof scientist Madoka Hiru, who was there for, I forgot exactly what she was there for, but, but the latest is talk. Mary isn't here anymore. Yeah, she's not here anymore. Mary died a while back. Let's see. We do have a few things. I believe we're going back. I think right now we're going back to the school, I think. If I remember. Let's see. There was a nickname of the teacher who kept a lot of that lab animals. The abandoned school that became her lab could be H Elementary. The spirit who gave Aya and Yasuoka their marks on Manhole Road, and the woman in white who was seen carrying a Buddha statue. If they were both in this zoo, we need to find out who she is. We have to search H Elementary. Alright, here we go. There were strange things in the storage room of the gross science lab. Hands, ears, eyeballs, parts encased in liquid, all relatively fresh, all belonging to women. We searched the shelves for anything useful and found 3 bottles. One with a corroded label, one reading CH3, CH2, OH, and a fragrant one that says ID5. A repulsive voice echoes out the loudspeaker. Miss Zoo? It said testing time. We had to take tests? There are several classrooms on the second floor, including the science lab we're in. Who knows what Miss Zoo wants, but maybe the test will give us a hint as to how to fight her. We may as well take them while we are prepared for the upcoming encounter. Here we go. We save Hiro and return to the mansion. Once she recovered, Hiro tells us about Zukawa. She claims her colleague stole something important from her house before vanishing. She follows Zukawa to H City and eventually H Elementary. But after that, her memory is vague. The next thing Hiro knew, she was in a dangerous situation. Still, Hiro is one to call Zukawa strange. After following her and not contacting the police, maybe her research was zapped all. Maybe her research work zapped all of her common sense. Hiro and Zukawa aren't too different in that way. Hiro is certainly determined in search for Zukawa and Miss Zoo, though she claims another spirit besides Miss Zoo has cursed her. Just how important is this stolen item? Piano music plays from somewhere. Is there a music room? Is Miss Zoo playing it? Or is this another curse-related thing? I found sheet music just nearby shortly after. Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. Probably common for elementary school music classes. I can't play, but there's a Mark Bear who's good at that kind of stuff. Though I can't imagine us needing to play the piano. Who's actually good at playing the piano? I would say you. Honestly, I. As an idol, I'm sure you have some music talent, or some instrument music talent. I guess if we're going back to H Elementary. We return to H Elementary once more. If Hiro is to be believed, then what we saw in the classroom was Zukawa's doing. The missing teacher, Zukawa. There's no doubt that she had something to do with the birth of Miss Zoo. We escaped here from only to come back again. That's kind of depressing. To get rid of the mark, we have no choice. We haven't been able to thoroughly investigate the room where we saved Hiro. Probably best to start there. Let's go. Okay, if that's what you think is gonna help. Yeah, that doesn't matter. We gotta go upstairs. Weirdly enough, we haven't seen anything crazy yet today. Or like last time. We haven't seen anything like any spiritual people. You know what I mean? Alright, should be up here. Climb the stairs. Up the stairs we go again. Was it this room? I believe? It was not this room. Ugh. Its mouth is ripped. It's making the mouth look bigger than it should. It's almost like an arm was forcibly shoved down and it couldn't handle the strain. As long as the snakes are in there, we have to search it. Didn't we do this before? Cause we put the book, we put something down there and it was like, it worked, but I don't remember. Was it this room? It was not this room. Here, oh god. Did y'all hear that? Like, did y'all hear that bell? Or was that just me? Jesus Christ. Okay, I heard that. And the organs strewn around the floor look fresh. Ugh, don't tell me that. There's a severed animal head lined up across the tops of the desks. These definitely look real. I'm not sure what was used to sever them, but the cuts look strangely clean. We gotta touch it. It's gross, but this be the great place to hide things. Yeah, it's true, but I steel myself before putting one hand on the head and shoving the other up the severed neck. Who knew an animal head would be this heavy? It's like lifting a bucket of water. Ugh. After much struggling, I took the head on its side. There's a cream-colored plastic object shoved up the esophagus. What is that? I pull it out and find a transmitter megaphone? A megaphone? What the hell? Megaphones are used a lot for school events and gatherings, so that's not surprising. But what the hell was it doing up an animal's neck? Was there a need to hide it in an esophagus? Tsukawa did bring countless animals here. Her bizarre, insane passion is obvious in this room. Mr. Yashiki, you okay? I realize that I'm just standing there holding a megaphone that's drenched in yellow liquid. Yeah, sorry. Everything has a meaning. If that's true, then this must be really important. I don't... How important do you think? Animal heads are mounted up high on the wall. Usually I can't distinguish animals' expressions, but all the heads look like they died in pain. Alright. The animal's eyes are staring at the wall. It's almost like it's alive. I try feeling around inside the desk. I feel something that could be a paper. It's a scrap of paper. I opened it and see several sentences. It seems like someone failed to destroy this. This is the third fragment. I spread them out and stare at them. I can read the sentence in each piece, but I don't know how they fit together. I switch them up and look at them again. Then... Huh? By the specific frequency of sound waves. Specific frequency of sound waves, huh? The end of fragment I and the start of fragment G seem to connect to form a sense. I might be able to read the fragments if I line them up. Can we actually? Like... Let's see. How do we line them up exactly? We were able to find... Wave control. only I could like... Oh, there we go. I didn't know there was a sword button. Okay, that's good to know. We control the shock, control the creature. I'm thinking this right? It's like I assumed all these connected together in some way, but it's hard to see what we're talking about here. Because I'm guessing G must be the start of this. So we were able to find I don't know. I don't know exactly what I'm looking at. Oh god, look at all that. Liquid is dripping from the mysterious organs hanging from the ceiling. I don't want to know about that, buddy. Come on now. I think we're good. Yeah, nothing else to search in this area. Oh god. Nothing here. Did we ever find a piano? I don't remember. It seems to be locked. Of course it is. Well, I know there was 2 rooms that we haven't looked at. No, well, no, we've been through everywhere in the school. It's just we haven't seen. There is one spot. And it's downstairs. I don't remember. Weirdly enough, I don't remember a freaking piano anywhere here. So I'm like confused a bit. Here we go. It's a hole I opened up with a hammer. I see you wriggling in the darkness. I hesitantly stick my hand inside. Something cold coils around my fingers. It seems I stirred up whatever is nesting in there. If I don't deal with that first, I won't be able to check out the hole. Alright, well, last time I did this, we died, so... Yelled loudly. A translator megaphone that was hidden inside an animal's head. There's still some battery power left. Foil wrapped bottle. Scatter. The last time I did this, I think we died, so... I take out the red notebook. Yeah, I can't think of a way to use it. Yep. Maybe the clear bottle? No, let's try, I don't know, a foil wrap bottle? I take out the foil wrap bottle and pour its liquid inside the hole. But it's not particularly effective. I take out the clear bottle and pour its liquid inside the hole. The shadow inside the hole flail about for a while, but then go back to normal. Okay, that's somewhat helping, I guess. I can't combine items, or at least not now, so... I'm missing something, I just don't know what. Oop, nope, wrong button. Was there a piano anywhere in this school? I don't remember. On the desk scattered with lab equipment is a small pencil and problem sheet. Are we supposed to fill this out? I guess start the test, I guess. I pick up the pencil and turn over the paper. Oh no. Begin the test. We're doing this again? Damn. Number 1, compound A is widely used as fuel for disinfectant. Its chemical formula is... yeah, what number should X be? It's 2. Yay! We did this before. Compound N is an exemplary acid and contains a salt that reacts to various metals. Which statement about compound N is true? Let's see. It's combustible. Light-proof container? Oh wow. Okay. I know it wasn't combustible. That was the last answer I chose. It stinks when it's thick and fragrant when it's thin. What compound is it? I think I chose ammonia last time, so I'm gonna do indole. Nice. Yay, we survived. And this time we got all the questions right. He seems to pass the test. At the end of the answer sheet, the next test is in the room next door. Proceed there quickly, students. Well then, it sounds like there's a lot of other tests. Are we being tested? Maybe. I mean, that's what tests are for. But why? I'm concerned, but I don't feel like guessing. A more immediate topic should be discussed now that my senses are assaulted. Also, this thing really reeks. I didn't notice it when I was focusing on the test, but the answer sheet stinks terribly. It's 100 times worse than the notebook, like the zoo of a dead, like a zoo in the dead of summer. I shut it tightly in a random pouch in my bag, so the smell doesn't spread. Answer sheet, nice. Eye narrows her eyes at me. Mr. Yoshiki, are you sure you closed your bag? It still reeks in here. Huh? I was right. The smell has definitely gone stronger instead of weaker. Sorry, I'll check. Yeah, we saw this. I looked down to double check my bag. Yeah, we saw this. I don't know why. Hands and feet sticking out of the blood-soaked cover inside the boxes. I gotta check to make sure, but I can't make myself move. Did you find some? Stay back! The low, sharp tone that comes out of my mouth startles even me. Just stay back. I'll check it. After gathering my courage, I reach out. I pull off the thick sheet. Yeah, we saw this. It was the guy, it was the guard we saw when we first came here. Yep, we saw this already. Are you alright? Are you alright? There's a corpse. That's what the smell was coming from. A corpse? Then let's get the heck out of here, yeah? I drag myself up woodenly like a puppet on strings. The classroom next door. Huh? The next test is in the classroom next door. Let's go there. Right. Okay, understood. Aya's probably shaken, but she's putting on a brave front anyway. Even an act like this is helpful at a time like this. After all, there's no time to waste. Whoever carried this corpse here could be lurking around the corner. Well, don't say like that, like... Let's see. An answer sheet for one of Miss Zoo's tests. The animal stench on it is so strong that it can make a person dizzy. I wonder. Well, now I wonder. I wonder if it'll work. Let's actually check. I doubt it. I feel like I need to have something a little much stronger than that. Alright, let's see. I doubt it'll work, but... Alright, but what do I do with it? I don't have any particular good ideas. Right. I tried. I don't know what else I could really use here. Unless... I take out the megaphone, but what do I do with it? Yeah. The hatchet? Nope. That's how we broke the wall. Clear bottle. Nope. Yep, I don't know. I guess I don't have whatever I need to have for that yet. Alright, well then let's go take the air test then, I guess. I'm a little scared, not gonna lie. In this room, right? There's a pencil and problem sheet on the desk. Peek at the questions. I take a glance at the problem sheet. There are a number of long sentences. Looks like this test is a science test. Something written on the top is in messy letters. Read the blackboard. The blackboard? I'm supposed to read it? I'm not sure that scribble is really important, but... let's see. The blackboard says Aizen Ashura. It's extremely hard to read, but that's what Tawako Yasuoko says it's written there. Aizen Ashura, huh? They smell like, yeah, okay, well, I guess. Let's start the test. I pick up the pencil and turn over the paper. Begin the test. Live or die. Question 1. Believing in the Buddha is important. The Buddha is the most extremely vital. You must believe in the incredibly strong great I. The incredibly strong great I is like an angel. You must erase the stench of corrupted humanity and become one with nature. This is called... shit. What was it? It was, I forgot. It was Citizen Unity. No, it was Frozen. Question 2. Humanity is the embodiment of pain. They kill other animals. My fellow snakes also spend every day in absolute misery. My dear snakes hate this world like they hate the sun and heat. This disaster is called, Age of Decline. I forgot. Critical Age of Decline, I think? Critical. No, I think it was Crimson. It was Crimson, I think. Question 3. I carry the Great Eye's talisman every day and seek rebirth. The talisman is important. It is the greater treasure than the brain and heart of life itself. This is shown not in words but deeds. If I walk with the talisman, I will become... Fuck, that's a whole word. That's a whole word. A trained Asura. I got one right. We survived that? Hell no, we didn't. We got 2 wrong. It seems we passed the test. At the end of the answer sheet. Next two test rooms over. Don't enter the classroom next door. Off limits. Well, that's succinct. Huh, so she doesn't want us to go in there. That must be why it's locked with wire. Well, she had Ms. Madoka trapped in there, so it's probably because of that. Good thing we were able to get out of there. Get her out of there. Now we can freely search the classroom. I'm not sure how you think, but like, that wasn't... No. Where did we see this stuff again? I forgot. It was like... Yeah, I think it was the Red Notebook, I think, or... We heard it somewhere. I don't remember fucking remember, but... Let's see. Done. Not here. Not here. Yeah, no, I remember reading about this somewhere. I don't remember where, though. Oh well, I guess we gotta go to the next room. We already been in here already, so... And we already searched it, so there's nothing really here for us. Oh god, here we go. Pencil and paper. I take a glance at the problem sheet. I see numbers and mathematical symbols. This seems to be a math test. Alright. I pick up the pencil and turn over the paper. Begin the test. Live or die. Let me take a sip. Question 1. Okay. I'm not good at math, so here we go. An ostrich can run from the first floor of the school to the second floor in 3 seconds. If the school had 5 floors, how long would it take for it to get to from the first to the 5th? Okay, so if it takes 3 seconds to get to the first floor from the first floor to the second floor, so it's 3. It's either 12 or 15. We'll see. It's 12 seconds. Yeah. it's trying to trick you, because there's technically only 4 floors going up. Question 2. Ostriches are extremely fast. They can run 60 kilometers per hour. How many seconds would it take them to reach a human bait 30 meters away? How long is a kilometer? I forget. How long would it take it to go 30 meters? I think like 4 seconds. Ah, fuck. Well. I wonder what it really was. I hear creepy breathing behind me. Oh, God! Rue is rich? So how come I died when I answered that one wrong, but the other 2 were cool. Alright, well, I at least got the first one right, so... Oh, so if it can go 60 kilometers per hour, if it can go 60 kilometers per hour, how long would it take for it to get to 30 meters? Oh, is it 2? I guess that would make sense. Is it 2? Yeah. Yes, we know this already. 12 seconds. Ostriches are extremely fast. They can run 60 kilometers per hour. How many seconds would it take them to reach a human bait 30 meters away? Or is it 6? I knew it was 2. Fuck, I fucking doubted myself. I knew I was right. I was like, it's 2. And I'm like, what are these 6 though? Because it's like, if it's only... What is that? A shark or something like that? Like... Okay. God, okay. This is how we learn, right? Eventually we get to the right answer. Forcefully, but... Or because we're too dumb, but... I had it right. I had it right the second time. I just freaking, what's it called? I doubted myself and I changed the answer at the last second. I was like, no, it should be 6, honestly. But no, I had it right. It was 2. It was 2 seconds. "12 seconds. Question 2. Yep. It would only take them 20 seconds to run 30 meters. It would only take 20 seconds. 2 seconds to run 30 meters. Imagine it was wrong. I'm like, bitch. Question 3. An ostrich's kick is very strong. Without an airbag, a human would die. Caution, when observing an ostrich, bring an airbag. Their specialty is kicking after taking a long running start. If an ostrich's speed is halved, how strong would their kick be? Well, if their kick is strong, I don't know, low key. It would be half, wouldn't it? God damn it. Okay, so it... Yeah, bring on the shark thing. Okay, so what was it? If it was... Ostrich's kick is strong. And it'd like to take a running start. If its speed is halved, how strong would the kick be? It's not a third, is it? No, because if it's not a half, it's not half its strength. That would be a quarter. I think it would be a quarter. Doing this for 3 times, doing this 4 times already is annoying. I'm not gonna lie. And there's no way to make the text go faster, so. Go on. Extremely fast. Yep, it takes them about 2 seconds to run 30 meters. So it's not half. I'm thinking it can't be a third, right? It can't be. An ostrich's kick is very strong. Without an airbag, a human bait would die. When observing an ostrich, bring an airbag. Their specialty is kicking after taking a long running start. If an ostrich's speed is halved, how strong would their kick be? Oh man, shit, maybe it is a third. I'm gonna guess. It's a third. Bro, I knew it! It's a fourth! I knew it! It's a quarter! Oh, why do I keep doubting myself? I have to do this 5 times! Bro, no. Let it be known. I said the right answer both times. I just second guessed myself each time. And now, fucking hell. I'm not that dumb, but like, math can trick me up. Math is not my subject, all right? It's English. And it's like, you know, the two ways in life. You're either a math guy, or you're either a math person, or you're an English person. There's no in between. You can't be both. I gotta do this all over again, a fifth time. And like, oh my god, the text takes forever, and then for the thing to be like this, like once it finally lets you decide, it takes like 5 seconds. Yes, it would take 2 seconds. Let it be known. I told you guys here on. I told you guys here myself. But my theory was it's like no, It should be. I said the right answer the second time. I just second guessed myself, and now I had to guess them the third time. I guessed it right. I guessed it right the second time because I thought about it a bit more. But I second guessed myself, and I got it wrong each time. So let it be known. I'm not the smartest, but I'm not the dumbest thing here either. It's a quarter. That's just a fourth question. Ugh, survived. Yeah, it took 5 tries, but we did it. It seems we passed the test. At the end of the answer sheet, you disobeyed teacher. You get a special test. Advance to the animal classroom. Okay. Oh god. Animal classroom? That's not the room drenched in blood, is it? Probably. And we're supposed to take a test in there? I'm slightly worried about the special parts. I hope it's not some weird test. But that's probably exactly what it'll be. But you know, the strange thing, there's still a door we haven't been able to open yet. It was this one, right? Yeah, we haven't opened that one yet. I think it was this one. Nope, wrong one. This one. Oh god. Okay. Okay. Let's do it. Pencil and okay. Peek at the questions. I take a glance at the problem sheet. It looks like some kind of foreign language. I can't make heads or tails of it. I have no idea what kind of test it is. Foreign language? We don't have nothing like that. I already hear it in English. Oh god, we're gonna die. Okay. But... Freiji? The entire test is written in a foreign language. I don't understand what any of it means. Before I can even ask her, I shake her head violently. Nope. I don't know any Spanish. I don't want to think Spanish. Right, I was thinking that too. But I guess I can there's no way to take it. If we want to be able to take the test, we'll need someone who understands foreign languages. Great. Who knows foreign languages? I don't know. Well, I guess back to the mansion then. If I guess, I think, I mean, low-key, both of them could learn it. If you take it from the actual teacher or the psychic. That I don't know. Yeah, I want to talk. I need to go, partner. Let's see. Oh, hold on. It's probably here, right? Yeah, people. Let's see. A famous fortune teller, she has a store in the best part of Ginza. Her clients even include politicians. She uses her spiritual power with her knowledge to give advice, which has gained her many devotees. Tone deaf, the only thing she's bad at is music. Oh. Able to, so it's probably her, right? She can't play any instruments. Yeah, it has to be you. Whatever your name was. Madoka. Yes, you're the one that can read foreign languages, so come on. Stop. Quit your bitching and get in the fucking van. Alright, Madoka. You need to be able to read this to me. I pick up the pencil and turn over the paper. But the entire text is written in a foreign language. I don't understand what it even means. Just then, Hiro mumbles next to me. Phrase 1. Huh, it's in German. Can you read it? I took it in college, so I know a little bit. Begin the test. Oh no, it's starting. It's been a while, but I'll try to read it. You write down the answers. Thank you. How am I supposed to know what? Okay. Multiple choice, social studies. It says this is a social studies test. Question 1. Please answer the following. During the Pacific War, Japan's mainland was bombed, and a shelter was built in each city. Choose the correct period of when the war took place out of the options below. How the hell am I so... Taisho. Yeah, okay. Am I dead? Yeah, okay. Am I supposed to know this? Like, I don't... I don't remember any of this ever being told to me. Like, I can go back to my notes. On my files, like, this was never been told to me. Or at least some of this, like... Or like, even if I go to, like, Hanahiko again, like, I don't think it would tell me anything about, like... Yeah, nothing about, like, nothing about this. Like, what the hell? Okay, I guess I just have to guess. Unless this is, like, actual stuff, that's like, okay. If this is, like, actual history that I should be learning, then it's like, okay, then that I should know. And it's like, forgive me, it's been fucking years. Alright? Here we go. So that wasn't the Taisho period. You know, my second guess was the Edo period, but like, I don't know. Alright, let's see. The following. During the Pacific War, Japan's mainland was bombed and a shelter was built in each city. Choose the correct period of when the war took place. See, the Edo period sounds right, but the Showa period, I don't know. I'm gonna go with the Edo period. Guys, this is actually annoying. How am I supposed to know this? Unless the game will outright tell me. I'm just gonna speed through this like as fast as I can. So, and I'm not gonna stop until I get all three right. So we'll see how it goes. This is the last one. It's really short. In 1945, when the war ended, which country was allied with Japan? Pardon me. Is it Germany? Yeah, okay. Well, I got it right. I mean, I'll just put the whole thing with that last one all together, I guess. We managed to get through it somehow. At the end of the answer sheet, there's a test in the last empty room. Go take it immediately. Okay then. Got answer sheets. A standard test questions. Not particularly elementary level though. I just want to say thanks. No way would I finish that test by myself. It was no big deal. There's one more test. Yeah, in the last empty classroom apparently. Okay, let's go then. In the last empty classroom. You mean the classroom we can't go into? Oh, not this one. It seems to be locked. The music room, huh? The last empty room. What room did we not go into? Because this is the animal room, right? And we took this test here as well. Unless they mean this test. Or we know we did this one already too. So the only one they can be talking about is in the music room, but... Oh, here we go. There's a pencil and paper on the sheet. I take a glance at the problem sheet. I see what looks like music staff. I guess this is a music test? Alright. Let's do it. Live or die for the 10th time today. It's multiple choice. Music questions. Let's great assure of the following question. Animals can be controlled with frequencies. The experiment was a success. Question 1 is about snakes. What sound are snakes scared of? Please great assure from the following. What was it? It were... Oh, they're not scared, are they? Yeah, no, they're not scared of, like, of high sounds. Question 2 is about pigs. What sound are pigs scared of? Please grade assure from the following. The giant fish song, I guess? Question 3, seals. Dangerous tools are sealed. Which one is not sealed? Please grade assure from the following. Is not sealed? The megaphone? Okay, well, I got two of them right the first try. Which of the two is not sealed? A harmonica? Or a piano? Piano sounds right, but when it comes to this game and these questions, anything can change. Alright, let's do it again. Snakes aren't scared. Pigs are afraid of the giant fish song. And I'm just gonna guess piano. Because that's the one that makes more sense. Pig scared of. Giant fish song. I'm gonna guess piano, so the one that sounds right. I'd be pissed if it's harmonica. It's fucking harmonica! Ugh, I fucking hate this game sometimes. Especially with like shit like this, and cause like, I don't know dude, I don't know how to explain it to you, but alright, I guess it's harmonica for some weird reason. You pass. Yay, we did it after like 20 attempts. Pass? Did she say we passed? That's what it sounded like. I don't know what we passed though. We finished every test and passed. I have a bad feeling about this. Let's hurry out. Let's hurry with our investigation. I have a feeling something is about to happen. Passing the tests. Let's see. We finished the test and find the guard's pitiful corpse. But we passed all the tests and obtained 5 answer sheets. I'm sure we can use these horrible smelling papers somehow. The snakes in the hall reacted to the red notebook and it smelled similar. Are the other area places with snake nests? These papers smell even stronger, so they should have an effect. Well, there's a few places in mind. Now, will the game let us do it? That's a question. That's a whole different question, isn't it? Alright, here we go. I take out all the answer sheets that I have and hold them close to the model. And Snake's head poke out from the model and suddenly slither to the floor. Are they dangerous? I quickly wad up the answer sheets and throw them through the window to the next room. The snakes chase after them. Soon there are none left inside the model. That startled me. They're gone now, right? I stick my hand in the model and feel around. I find a paper box and a key. Matches? Music room key. Ugh. Ah, shit. The mark burned scarlet. Half an hour left. Has that much time passed already? Hiru! I anxiously call out to them. Oh, what's the matter? You aren't feeling strange? Why would I? I'm still reminded of Christy Arimura. She didn't suffer from amnesia or stupor when confronting Shimio either. That's because a different spirit gave her mark, which means Hiro also. If you have something to say, just say it already. Now isn't the time. I'll explain to her later. In any case, it's starting. We need to hurry and find any remaining clues. You're such a weirdo. New info was added to the spirit file. Human anatomy model. The answer sheets led us to a key to the music room hidden in the anatomy model. Now we can get in, but the sheet music concerns me. Maybe I should bring someone who's good at music. The marker warns that time is short, so if I'm going to the mansion, it has to be now. We finished all the tests, so Ms. Zhu could strike at any moment. We need to be careful. Right. Then let's go. I'm pretty sure the right answer is to go and get I. So. Nope, wrong side. Before we go, I do want to check out. Now that we have matches, maybe we can smoke out the snakes that are in the hole. It's a good guess anyway. Let's see. I take out the matches, light one, and throw it into the hole. A pillar of blue flames shoot out of the hole. The snakes writhe around, then vacate the hole in mass. Jesus, so loud. They disappear into the cracks of the walls and beyond the doorway. After the wave of snakes vanishes, I find something on the floor. It must have been carried out of the nest when the snakes fled. Aizen Azura's talisman. But it looked like the snakes brought the talisman on purpose when they fled the hole. Like they were scared of it burning in the fire. Were they trying to protect it from the flames? It must be something really important then. That's so weird. An old Shinto charm found hiding in the storage room wall. Aizen Azura is embroidered on the bag. Inside is paper with an abstract human on it. Okay, what do we know about this ghost exactly? Honestly, I have no. don't have any idea how we cleanse it this time, but I know our best bet is to get someone who actually knows how to play the piano. And that is I, Kashiwagi. I'm sorry, if something goes down today and you die, I'm sorry. I was gonna try my best to keep you alive. Alright, it seems to be locked. I used the music room key and opened the door. Okay. This place probably used to be full of desks, but now it only holds a single piano. It's an old piano. The keys are still intact. It's probably out of tune, but it's definitely playable. I checked the music stand. There's a piece of sheet music on it. Carp streamer? Sheet music for a well-known children's song. It's not complicated, but it would be hard for a non-player. So we have two now. We have this, and we have Twinkle Little Star. This place probably used to be full of desks, right? But now, okay, now what? We step into the hall and the loudspeaker crackles. Do you have brains? I'll use those wonderful brains now. Hold on, what's that word? Ingredients? As ingredients. Oh, and dissect you. What? Did she just say she'll dissect us for ingredients? She'll use our wonderful brains as ingredients and dissect us. That means that's why she had us take those tests. She wanted to see if we were worthy enough to become ingredients. I'm not worthy. I failed most of those tests. Setting up tests to select her prey. That was what Ms. Zhu was trying to do. The heads line up in the bloodstained room. The image of my own head joined them becomes mine more easily than I like. Sorry, the road's crowded. Get a hold of yourself. I shake she seems to be dreaming. Oh god, a few minutes left until death closes in. Oh hell no, something's rushing up the western staircase with amazing speed. Shit. I doubt we'll be able to escape. In that case, our only option is to... We'll ambush her. We'll hide so we can get the advantage. I grab Ai's hand and run down the hall. Which classroom should we hide in? The music room. We run into the music room. Oh god. Oh, it's a pig. Why is it a pig? Oh god, there it is. Ms. Zhu smiles and leaps forward the second she sees us come out the locker. She's coming closer on her ostrich legs. It's like she could jump at us at any moment. Okay, so how do you get her closer? I'll hold up the charm. Maybe play Carp Streamer? I don't know. Yashiki holds up the eyes and the Zero's charm. It wasn't effective. Great, Asura, give it back! Miss glares daggers at me and screams, her mouth dripping with blood. I look for something to play the song. We have to reach the piano to play the song. We've got to get past Miss Zoo first. We need to bury to distract Miss Zoo or we'll die before we can reach the piano. That's before the jump kick. Oh, great. My vision darkens. I can see the spirit slowly drawing closer. Ugh. Sorry, buddy. Alright, let's see. The office trash? Maybe it does something? I don't know. No, if we saw that, it almost killed us. God, she has ostrich legs, a pig face, and snake arms. That's crazy looking. I don't know. We don't have a lot of stuff to work with here. It holds up to the office trash. I look for him to play the song. I hold the garbage bag in front of us and endure the fierce kick by cushioning the blow. Her arm snake's hiss is threatening us. Okay. How about, I don't know. Do this, and then we'll do the matches? Scatters the dilute solution. It wasn't effective. A flower scent washed from the liquid. Miss Zoo sniffs deeply with her huge nose. She seems to enjoy it. I strikes a match and ignites it. It wasn't effective. Okay, both are distracted by the match, but quickly recover and bite my neck. Okay. Well... At least we're closer now. Okay, here we go. It was a clear liquid. There we go. This one was flammable. I scattered the liquid and ignited with the matches. Miss Zoo stretches out her snake arms. It wasn't effective. The snakes are confused by the massive flames and are unable to aim. Oh God. Ugh. I think we can hit her now. If I hit her, you gotta go play the song, girl. Slashes the hatchet. The snakes wrap around my arms as I swing and stop my attack. Miss Zoo is stuck in place. We can get to the piano now. It worked! Ice finger danced over the keys. Miss Zoo stiffens as she's paralyzed. Is weakened. Okay. I think now it's I think... Yeah, we have to burn this. We have to burn this. They were really careful to make sure that this didn't catch on fire. I tried to ignite the Aizen Azura's charm with the match. Great Asura! Miss Zoo shrieks when she sees the charm go up in flames. She clings on to me, scrambling to get it back from me. Ugh! pressed together. My sweat clenches as it mixes with her bodily fluids. Gross. Ashura Aizen's charm disintegrates to ash in Mizu's hands and scatters into the air. Her eyes pin me in place with her intense fury. How dare you! How dare you, Great Ashura! The snakes on Mizu's arms raise their hands swiftly and strike at their prey, but their fangs sink into Mizu's torso. What? Why? And the snakes were feasting on the places where she touched my skin. Is it because of my human smell? They devour her torso, the only part of her that is human, and she squeals with joy. Ugh, feels so good. Ugh. After consuming their host, the snake arms detach and fall onto the ground. Wriggling their half-torn bodies, they vanish into the darkness. I don't sense Mizu anymore. Did we do it? Ai is back to normal. Her mark is probably gone. But as expected, mine is still there. So there are still spheres in the city? And the look on my face is probably obvious. I looked at me apologetically. I've gotten used to it. I'm just glad you and Yasuoka are safe now. Mr. Yoshiki! Anyway, I wonder what this is. I wonder what that is. There's a folded paper on the ground where Mizu vanished. I opened it and find an old map. Shine the flashlight on it. The first word that I can see is army. Is this what Miss Hiro said was stolen from her? It could be. I put the map in my bag, and we finally bid farewell to the music room and its bees and perfume smell. Oh, wait a second. Oh, what is it? I wanted to bring that sheet music. A reminder of my music beating evil. You know, this would make a great inspiration for a new song. I kind of want to linger here. Yeah, I'll just be 2 secs. Oh no. Hey! I dashes back to the music room before I can say anything in reply. Jeez. She totally does whatever she wants. Chrissy was the same way. Is this what happens when you become famous? No, I'm being unfair. Oh no. No! Mr. Yoshiki! I burst out of the room and clings to me. What happened? A snake! It fell from the ceiling, hit my shoulder, and slid down my back! She's nearly in tears. Get it off of me! Oh, okay. I feel around her back as if she hangs on me. There's nothing there. Huh? Nothing there? Nothing there. You can let go already. When you grab my neck, it's hard to... Oh! Sorry, but I was telling the truth. I definitely felt something. Maybe it fell off as you were running? So, did you grab the sheet music? Oh, yeah. Oh my god, Mizu saved. Thank you, God. Oh yeah, that's all done. I'm sorry to make you wait. Madam Yasuoka and Miss Hiro are expecting us, so let's head back. We leave the school, climb into the car, and head to the mansion. Oh, thank God. I'm glad we survived this. I'm glad we all survived this. Hey all, we're back! Oh, welcome back. I believe I must thank you. My mark has indeed vanished. I still have mine though. I mean, not that I believe it's going to kill me or anything. It doesn't bother me at all. She talks tough, but the whole time she's clenching her teeth. More importantly, Mr. Yoshiki, did Zukawa have anything on her? You mean this? I pulled the old map out of my bag. Yes, that's it. It's an important family heirloom. Hiro snatches the map out of my hand and without even so much as a thank you.
Oh, I guess you deserve a reward. Have this instead.
She takes a purple notebook from her coat. The color is different, but the design matches the red notebook we found in the shelter.
It's Tsukawa's diary. It was in her room. It looks like she was still sane when she wrote it.
I take the notebook from her.
It seems Miss Zu was interested in the map of yours, Miss Hiro. Miss Hiro, could you tell us more about it? No. It's basically just a treasure map.
Well, now I want to know even more.
We should have taken a look earlier.
Midnight. The clock begins to chime. It's almost dawn. Everyone should go get some sleep. You can use any room on the second floor.
Thank you. That would be lovely.
Also, I and Yasuoka, you must leave the mansion tomorrow. There's no need for you to stay here now that your mark is gone.
Oh dear. Are you telling me to leave you and Miss Hiro here by yourselves? Please don't joke. Saya specifically requested my assistance.
I'm grateful, really. But those who have escaped the mark should return to their normal lives. That's the dying wish of Saya Kujo, and Mary as well.
But...
Yasuoka, I'd like you to help out another way. I'm sure you know other people in the supernatural phenomenon field. Can you research the mark with your knowledge and connections? An investigation like that is beyond me. I know practically zero about spirits. This is the only thing I can think of. If Mary was still here, it'd be different, but... Yasuoka stares at me silently. I stare right back into her eyes, not turning away.
Fine. I'll leave the legwork to the young.
Right.
I'll do what I can to help. Besides, if I stayed behind, I'm sure Miss I wanted to as well.
I'm counting on you.
Of course. I won't let you down.
Her voice and posture skewed confidence and reliability. I'm sure it's a good part of why she's so successful as a fortune teller.
However, I shall rest for today. These old bones are exhausted. Good night. Mr. Yoshiki, are you sure you'll be okay without me and Madame Yasuoka?
Yeah, I've survived this long already. I'll manage somehow. Unease is bubbling up within me, but I push it down and force a smile. I can't let her worry about me.
Okay, then I trust you. But you better promise me. When your mark is gone, you'll come to one of my concerts, promise?
Okay, why not?
You better. Okay, I'm heading up. Good night, Mr. Yoshiki. Jeez. So you're saying I have to stay? Not that I care.
I thought you didn't believe in the marks, Chris, because it's unscientific.
Of course. There's no way in hell I believe something like that. But it's also true that I haven't found solid proof to deny it either. In Miss Yakuoka and Miss I's marks did up and disappear. So I decided to stay here and see how this plays out. That's all. It's the truth.
I can see she's desperately trying to hide that she's terrified of the supernatural.
Well, I owe you for saving me, so I'll tell you a bit about it. It could be related to the mark somehow too.
Are you talking about the map?
Yeah. It's of an underground shelter in H City. The only way Tsukawa found the shelter was because of this map.
Not sure why she'd be eager for an old map of facilities that would be 50 years old.
That's a secret. It's possible that whatever turns Tsukawa into a monster is down there in that shelter.
What? What do you mean?
I've already told you that I have no intentions of giving you any details. I'm tired too, so I'm going to bed.
Oh great, nice Madoka. Hiro makes her way upstairs to the rooms. The end of our last conversation swirls around in my head. The shelter, army, Tsukawa transforming, and a deja vu I felt down in the shelter. What does it all mean? It's no use. My brain is so tired that the words are just repeating nonsensically over and over. I can't get my thoughts in order. I may as well go to bed for today. The road to madness. Yep, I figured. Alright. Yay, we did it. Thank God. Oh God, there's a whole thing here. The spirit's footsteps chases after us, like she knows we were here. It's impossible to escape, so this time I decided to choose where to face her. I'm not sure if it was the right choice, but come what may, I need to use the tools and information I found to face the spirit, and to do that. If our opponent is a mixture of beasts, then we need some sort of shield to protect us from her claws and fangs. Then we need items effective against animals. Heat, light, sound. Snakes react to heat, and music is sometimes used to control animals. I also heard that loud noises at close range can be deadly. There must be a way. Think carefully how we can survive. Like, where's all this when we need it, you know? Let's see. I looked through the diary Hiru found in Zukawa's room. It holds her thoughts from her human days and offers glimpses into the events that led to her transformation. It starts with a recollection of her childhood. She repeatedly asked her parents and teachers why she was human. Soon her peers shunned her. Zukawa was exceedingly intelligent but hated people. On the other hand, she loved animals, gathering many and keeping them hidden while she cared for them in an abandoned house. To her surprise, she eventually fell in love with someone, but when she confessed, he said he didn't like people who reeked of animals. That night, the abandoned house burned down in a fire. Aww. The diary never mentions the cause of the fire, but I remember something about a fire in... Oh, right, Tsukawa's red notebook. The school science lab, her paradise with her beloved animals, also burned down in a fire. That's a weird coincidence. The diary moves past her youth to her time as a researcher as she left the school. That's when she and Hiro worked together at the same place. I hate people. She wrote that every day. The hatred solidified when she met MH. MH is probably Hiro. She pretended to get along with her colleague, but the diary lays out her overwhelming hatred of people, especially Hiro. The only interest she took in Hiro's biological research work was the human experiments to enhance human abilities and strength. She desired to corroborate every questionable human experiment, even saying she would be a test subject herself. There's no mention of where she learned all this information, but there are some familiar scribbles at the end of the diary. Army, manhole, underground shelter, MH's map, Asura. I bet MH's map is the one Zukawa stole from Hiro of the shelter. The woman in white with a Buddha statue. Zukawa going in and out of the shelter. Something in there must have turned her into Ms. Zu. Aizen Azura. It must be connected to the statue somehow. The diary ends with these words. The previous world war. With the Buddha's wisdom, I'll no longer be an abhorrent human. Body and soul, barriers broken. Open wide to a new world. Weird. She had a crazy thing for animals. That's what it was. Oh man, I'm surprised we got through it. This one was really bad. Like, I'm not gonna lie, this one was kind of bad. Like going through each of the rooms, taking the tests. Yeah, this one wasn't too good. But we managed to survive it, and everyone else survived it too. So I take that as a win. So, what do you do? I guess next time we'll see what happens. Whatever chapter will be next. But until then, oh man. Thank you for watching this video. I'm exhausted. I'm not gonna lie. Mentally, I'm exhausted. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you did, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment. You all know what to do. Hit the bell so you know when I drop new videos. And check out all my socials. Instructions down below. And with that being said, I'm Vamp Knight. And I'll see you all next time for another episode of Spirit Hunter Deathmark. Peace.